Hi folks, it's the 31st of March 2020 today. Today I have picked up a very heavy word, something that affects all of us, something that's at the root of our society, something extremely crucial to us, corruption. We will spend some time or brief a few minutes on what is corruption and why is corruption. And then we'll discuss at length on can we ever achieve a situation, can we ever achieve a society that is absolutely corrupt free? So, what is corruption? Now, this word corruption simply means dishonest or fraudulent conduct. The most interesting thing about this word is that although it's practiced on a daily basis, probably subconsciously, but we refer to it usually in terms of deeds done by those in power or those in positions of eminence. We also know this word corruption by a few other words, such as jealousy, lack of integrity, lying, cheating, bullying, misuse of authority, etc. So, why is corruption? The genesis of or the root cause of corruption is in our greed. It is when we think that we ought to have everything. It stems from a belief that the world owes to us. It comes from a desire to win, whatever may be the cost. It comes from a focus on self even while others may be put at risk by our behavior. It comes from our ego, where we think that we are more intelligent than others and hence deserve more. So, can we ever have a scenario of a corrupt-free world, a corrupt-free society? I think it is more of a journey than the destination. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I don't want or we don't want a corrupt-free world. But it's a long road ahead. And before we talk about the destination, I at least want to be sure that we are on the right track, on the right road. Now, traits like truthfulness and honesty and integrity, these are like beacons, these are like pole stars. All roads lead to them, provided we are oriented in that direction and not the opposite. Fact of the matter is, for a society to be vibrant, to be rich, to be prosperous, there will always be few people who would be pioneers, who would be industrialists, who would take risks, and that's why become more rich than the rest of us. A vibrant society will have the super rich, the rich, and the not so rich. The problem is not that. The challenge is when we have the super rich or the rich, and on the opposite side we have hunger and malnourishment and abject poverty. The problem is when we have lawlessness and absolute corruption. So, in the backdrop of COVID-19 crisis, a lot of our politicians and industrialists and sports people and celebrities have donated large amounts of money to this cause. And we as a society can never be grateful enough to them. But can we also expect them not to be corrupt? Why is it that they seem to be so different than us when it comes to corruption? Because we always believe that we are absolutely fine, they are not. Is that the truth? Are we not lying to us about it? See, unless we accept our own frailties, our own shortcomings, and work towards improving them, I don't see any light at the end of this tunnel. And I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just being realistic. These so-called powerful people don't come from somewhere out of this world. They are part and parcel of us. And they come from within us. So unless we also take it as part of our responsibility to improve, how will we ever reach the ideal of a corrupt-free world? How do we go about doing this? The answers actually are very simple if we were to look within and at least make an attempt. So 2500 years ago, when Prince Siddhartha Gautam became the enlightened one, the Buddha, he identified that human beings have two great potential or seeds of potential in them. One, he said, was that we can do evil. The second, he said, was, or we can do good. Then he says, we can resist the temptation of doing evil and bring about prosperity and happiness for ourselves and our society. Next, he said, we can work hard to be good and still reach the same benefits of finding prosperity for ourselves and our society. So the choice is always ours. The road may not be so easy all the time. That's true. But does that mean that we do not make the right choices? The choice of making the right or the wrong choice is also ours. And that will determine the course of our future. Do tell me, what do you think about it? Subscribe to my channel. Share your likes, share your comments with me. Until the next time. Signing off. Bye.